Ramble.
Usher, baby. Peace up.
Usher. Yes. In the club with my homies.
Trying to get a little bit.
Yeah. Feeling on low-key.
Guys, I'm so fucking hyped today.
Whose idea was this?
Get a little bit.
Whose idea was this? We need to clap them.
Garrick's dying.
We made Garrick choke.
Just the whitest rendition of, it was like a Kids Bot presents Usher.
Oh,
It's still
no.
so fucking funny. This matter. Oh my god.
Guys,
Has
Or-
there ever been any swaggier sign-on to a song in history than
Yeah.
Usher, baby?
Usher, baby.
Oh, I
Usher,
thought you were gonna
baby.
say peace,
Peace up.
Eight
Hey,
times.
turn up. Yeah, that's the one.
The amount of times I would just go up to my friends in their faces and say peace up. Eight times. Like a fucking loser. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Guys, welcome to Guilty Pleasures. Welcome to the Usher-sode.
Yeah.
Usher showed.
Usher-sode.
We are talking about Usher,
Usher, baby.
Raymond
Oh my
Jr.
God.
Is that his name?
Yes.
I guess so.
Yeah.
And
he's
then
a
there's a
junior?
number. There's a number. I thought it was number
he's
4.
A third or something?
He's
Yeah.
like a 6.
Yeah, what's 1 and then a V?
That's
Fourth.
4.
I think he's the 4th. I could be wrong.
Usher Raymond, the IV. Guys, Usher
He's the IV.
means a lot to me.
You might not think he does, and you're like, why am I listening to this episode? Trust us.
Yeah.
He means so
means
much
a
more
lot.
to you than you realize.
Usher.
Guys.
Yeah, I think Usher was not by my choice the soundtrack of my my coming of age. I
Yes.
guess my older sister would listen to Usher
Yes.
constantly.
Yes.
I shared a bedroom with my sister growing up, and so it was just all she played.
Wow.
It is all that was on the radio. It was all that was on the
What a
boombox.
blessed life.
No
Oh
one
my
ever
God.
skipped an Usher song
No.
growing up. That was just not heard
No.
of. And he was so iconic in so many different years. Like growing up, there was moments in my adolescence that when I hear a song, I'm instantly transported back to that song.
Absolutely. Like you remind me.
Yes.
Like we were talking about earlier.
I have gone on record saying, and I will say it again, that pre-9/11 R&B is the greatest musical genre.
have to do with it?
No, that is our BCAD. It's
Oh,
9/11.
okay, got it.
Now
As
that
far as
said,
art.
Confessions is 2004, but I strongly believe it has a
It
pre-9/11
belongs.
sensibility.
It does.
Yes.
It does.
I-
because he was an artist that came out before 9/11.
There you
go. Yeah.
So he carried his sensibilities.
Just a
over.
simpler time.
The
Yeah,
math.
simpler time.
I went fucking feral for this. I
Yeah.
want you to imagine Lil Zach Kornfeld, a little dork, little baby boy looking like a young Rachel Maddow with his butt cut haircut, thinking that he's Sean from Boy Meets World.
Jinko jeans.
He's in Janko jeans, but really he's more of a minkus. This lil fella loved rhythm and blues.
Oh my God.
And when I tell you that Usher specifically, I mean, look, I loved all R&B in that era. Casey and JoJo, I wore that album out till
Oh, yeah.
there was nothing left.
Jesus.
But Usher was my vision of what it meant to be a man.
No,
Wow, yeah.
absolutely.
His lyrics too.
Yeah, I had a buddy in church, Tony, who looked like
Tony.
Usher, and the way that people would flock to
Oh
this
my
young man
God.
was insane.
Oh my God.
I mean, Usher might be the most beautiful man to ever live, period, stop, end of sentence.
Yeah.
Look at him today.
Look at him
Still.
today,
Doing his
still.
little Tiny Desk
His
concert,
Tiny
doing
Desk.
the
yeah.
Watch Me.
This.
Watch me.
That is kind of crazy how long he's just been around. I think it's
Yeah.
in our entire lives
Yeah.
for sure, and just kept the same level of
greatness.
vocal quality.
That was like
And
one of my first
visual
notes.
quality,
Was
yeah.
I think we're so used to him being on things,
Yeah.
and it being such mega hits that we forget to take a moment to recognize this man's range.
Yeah.
the range on this man. And 2, he's an incredible vocalist, but also his sound, like his actual tone is so unique. I don't know anyone that sounds like him still to this day.
The smoothest pipes.
Yeah. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild.
It's so Usher and I can't explain it.
Yeah.
We're going to kind of go through his discography today. We're going to be focusing mainly in on 2 albums. And I just want to listen to him.
Yeah.
Can we just, Miles, can you just give us a taste before we get in? We're going to go to 1997. We'll talk about You Make Me Wanna. This was his first mega hit that put him on the scene. And I think just from the beginning, I mean, this is his second album, but this is the first one that really made waves. And from the beginning, you just go, yeah, I get it.
The way he reached out and just strung those strings.
See, I'm too horny.
Yeah.
It's just sex.
Yeah.
His music is fucking
appeal.
sex.
Dude, this puts me back specifically to like middle school, high school, where your hormones are raging and you're living out fantasies and relationships like limerently through Usher songs.
Oh, limerence. Yeah,
like,
there it is.
This song immediately puts me back with like my best friend growing up, Gabby, and she would talk about a guy as if they were like a grown, like 25-year-old.
Miles is crying.
I'm weeping.
Yeah, he's crying. Let's just the production of this.
Now
it's it's like the little drum, and then the acoustic guitar comes in. It's a little like and then his first line is you make me wanna.
Woo!
Tell me, Usher, why you? And you know what? The way that he sings it. Okay, it makes me think of that really, really fucking awful show starring The Weeknd where he's like, you gotta sing like you fucked before.
Yeah.
And like, what a stupid scene, but Usher does that.
He does that.
Fucking all the time.
Yeah.
Exclusively, that's what his main job is.
Yeah. It's almost like he's always singing 3 inches away from your face.
He's whispering it to you.
That's what you need from an R&B singer.
Honestly, the best porn is best porn is ASMR because it's like right in your ear. It's so close up and it sounds like they're talking to you. That Usher is not music. It is ASMR porn.
ASMR of R&B. ASMR R&B.
ASMR R&B.
ASMR R&B.
Yeah, there it is.
Hi, I'm Usher.
I mean, you're not far.
Yeah.
You're not. That's not wrong. That's not the wrong feeling to have.
Also, the
It's
best
close.
music to roll a blunt to. I'm just gonna say it right now. Get
Really?
a Swisher, oh my god, or a Honey Dutch out. You're in the car with your friends in some back parking lot that you're not supposed to be in. You're 17. You're fucking cracking that shit open, and like that comes on, and you all just go, woo, and look at each other.
So this is one of the dumber things I will ever say. But drugs do enhance everything. It enhances music to a level that I didn't even truly didn't know. But Zach and I and a bunch of folks had a trip of our own. And
Did you guys play Usher?
An Usher song played while we were like
Stop.
tripping out. And
I know how to set a playlist.
so
Stop.
so the person who was in control of the music switched it. And I had such a visceral reaction
Oh my god.
to it being changed
You
that I had
never.
to get up and leave.
Yeah, there's one specific person who Garrick and I will never forgive. I like public enemy number 1 in my mind, and it is specifically because he
For this
turned
reason.
off Usher.
Who is
It's
it?
for this reason.
You don't know
Yeah,
him,
you don't know
and
him.
Oh, okay.
I hope
Doesn't
you
matter.
keep
I
it
never
that way.
need to. Wow.
Aren't you a blessed soul?
Yes.
Look at you,
I am just so unaware.
just living in
not
ignorance.
in my friendship circle. If Usher came on, you respected the man.
Yeah,
because he was your baby daddy. I can't explain it. The way that like his music
He was
made you feel like a grown woman.
He
that
was
you had
your
problems.
baby daddy.
He was your baby daddy.
baby face baby daddy.
Yes.
because that is a child.
That's
guys.
a that-
that
yeah.
is a 16-year-old boy.
He's so fresh faced.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks the same.
But I mean, to this day, he still looks 25.
Exactly.
And he's
Or just forever.
He's pushing 50.
Let's fast forward to the year 2001 because there's so much Usher to get through, and frankly, this song, this music video is why I wanted to do
Oh my God,
this
what's it gonna
episode
be?
because I, Zachary Kornfeld, would like to stand here and say that Usher's "You Remind Me"
You remind me.
Stop it! You're ruining it. is the greatest song ever recorded
Let's watch it.
in human history.
Yeah.
And this music video is the funniest music video. Before we hit play, Garrick, I know before you re-recorded, you agree?
I agree. I think that You Remind Me is I think it is his best song.
Wow.
It is his best song.
Wow.
I do have a favorite R&B artist who I will always fight to tooth and nail to
D'Angelo?
the death. That
D'Angelo.
is my
I don't know, man. There's a couple in here that I
But
might
You
have
Remind Me
over.
is his.
But You Remind Me is a
You Remind Me
classic.
is his best song.
Yeah.
For most people, I think Confessions is peak Usher. You know,
Yeah.
that's his
Yeah.
biggest album.
Yeah.
It's Usher saying, "Hey, I'm going to make an entire album about infidelity, and you're still going to love me."
Yeah,
I am a
it's got-
storyteller, not an artist.
Yeah,
Right.
it's got fucking Let It Burn on there.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
that's all you really need.
I
Yeah,
Yeah.
hit those runs.
got
But
it.
this is when I, again, now 11 years old, and I just am like, if I would give anything up. I would strip all of my earthly possessions, my sense of humor, my family, trade them in.
Yeah.
Fucking done. If I could sing and dance like this man.
Oh my God. Yeah. You would only see me in the rain.
Yeah.
That's the only time that I would come out
In
of
leather.
the house.
In pleather?
Rain, like just
Yeah.
in the rain, just dancing and singing to the sky,
Yeah.
whatever. That would pretty much be my
Your
entire life if I had his talent and
I'm
ability.
fucking worked up.
I really the one of the main things with Usher is when he came out, everybody was like, "Oh, he's Michael Jackson. He's the next Michael Jackson," and it was just like, nah, he's his own thing.
Yeah.
Let him be his own thing.
It has to
Michael
be until
fucking wishes.
then. Yeah. Michael could never.
fucking wishes.
Play it, Miles.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. First of all, this
Yeah.
fucking like polyphonic strings.
Yeah.
Ah,
The way that he begins
The
every song
lip
whispering
licks.
to us.
Okay, so
My mind.
So the amount of people you would see at the mall
Yes.
just spitting game on the
Doing
escalator
this.
after this fucking music video came
there's
out.
no way you
was-
rode an escalator without going.
It was so fucking funny. You're just going down the escalator chilling and just like, you know, going to Macy's with your mom annoyed. And then you just see this dude turn around to his girl and he's just like hitting that shit. And you're like, what
It's
the
so
fuck?
sharp, the dance moves
Yeah,
here.
it's like, what the fuck is going on?
It's sex.
This is, if you're just listening on audio, I want to tell you, this is the funniest music video
It is.
ever filmed, produced, created.
That's
This
true.
music video, you're listening to the suavest man who ever lived.
Yeah.
He is serenading women, okay? You're like, yeah, what could be funny about that?
He's wearing a kufi for whatever reason.
This entire music video, he's going to do this 3 separate times. It is Usher going around a mall, finding a woman who's just going about her day, and he is going to serenade her. He is going to seduce her. He is going to say, "You want to fuck me, don't you?" And they're like, "No, I'm shopping at Kohl's."
Yeah.
I'm a Maxinista.
I'm spending that Kohl's cash, baby.
Yeah.
I don't need to be
Yeah.
bothered by you.
He is singing to women who want nothing to do with him. And by the end of the verse, they're like, "Okay, I think I'm into it
Do
because
you
you're Usher."
blame them?
And then he goes, "But you can't have me."
But no, because you remind me
Me
of
of a
somebody.
girl.
You remind me of a girl that I once knew. I see her face whenever I look at you.
look at you.
Wouldn't believe all the things she put me through. This is why. I just can't get with you. And then he leaves her. So he's going to harass these women
for their time.
and say, "You want to fuck me, don't you?" And they're like, "No." He's like, "Yeah, you do, though." And they go, "Okay, maybe." And then he goes, "But you
No.
can't
But you
have
can't.
me."
But it's so funny how these different women with different faces remind him of one
girl.
singular
They all do.
Yeah, all
They
of them.
all
Every
do.
single one.
And who is that one girl? Chili
Chili
fuck,
from
Yeah.
TLC.
TLC, baby.
Okay, let's listen to a little bit of this because we gotta just hear
Yeah.
this. Ugh. You better sit down. This may take a while.
I was thinking about like how many iconic lines he has when you think of a song or when you think about Usher that like we still say today. And for this one, me and my friends still always say, "She was sexing everyone but me."
What a funny line.
This was
so fucking funny.
2001.
It's so funny.
Also, though, no one has ever said the word sexing.
She
Yeah.
was sexing.
I mean,
Not sexting, because that wasn't a
No,
thing yet.
no.
Usher needed to rhyme and wanted to say that she was sleeping with all my friends. She was sexing
Yeah.
everyone but me.
And
that
that's-
is a dorky line, and he sells it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is where culture comes from
Yes.
because literally No, I'm dead. Where do you think words
Seriously.
come from? Like literally every rapper says something stupid,
Yeah.
and you're like, wait, what? And then
Yeah.
you hear somebody else say it, and you're like, wait a second.
Wait, this is a thing
This is
now.
catching on.
We're doing this.
I'll tell you that recently I sang this song in karaoke, and it's pretty good until the end.
Yeah.
When it's fucking great.
Yeah.
Because when you get to the
in
end, it
the
goes,
breakdown?
whoa.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Remind me of. And then you get to go, oh, wouldn't believe I.
Zach, if you just lost the tenacious D tone to your voice, you'd have a great singing voice. But you always get into a.
I think what
Wait,
you meant to say
you don't
was.
think that Jack Black has a good voice?
Tenacious rules. Sorry.
When you are singing Usher, it doesn't belong. I'm sorry.
Wouldn't believe
No, stop it.
I would say that's more Tom Jonesy.
Sure.
than-
Take your pick.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll take it. This music video also has a extended breakdown where he's stomping in the rain. And I remember when the song first came out, because I was a big TRL kid. I loved, I
yeah.
would run home. I would
Request
Total
Live.
Request Live. You would have to call in and you would see the top 10 music videos. And what people may not remember is that numbers like 10 through 6, you barely saw the music video. And so I was a huge like Usher fan, Destiny's Child, Casey and JoJo. And I don't know if it's like, this is just inherent like to do with race. Like all of the black artists would be in the 7 to 10 slot. So you would be getting like just fucking snippets of it.
30 seconds.
And I'm not 10.
They would also play it like while other things were happening. They'd be
Yeah.
like interviewing someone or outside.
I was furious. So I would run home every day and I would call again and again and again. And the line was always busy
Ever,
to try
always.
and get my music videos in. Because I'm like, if I see bye, bye, bye one more time, I'm going to bye, bye, blow my brains out. And okay, I like that you guys liked that.
That was funny.
That's good.
But this was just one of those music videos. And then they would just show the stomp sequence. I'm like, this isn't even the song.
It's not even the song.
No.
Not even the real song.
I want the
No.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Should we get it bad?
Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. See, this is
Letter
like
U got it bad.
oh my god.
No, 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 no,
The all white.
And then he goes,
You got it bad.
When you say that you love them and you really know
I'm putting
everything
the
that you
Tenacious D
don't
on
matter
it.
no more.
Just sing for real. You have a good voice.
Thank you so much.
If you Tenacious D Usher one more time, I'm coming and slap that fucking mic out your hands. You're ruining it.
Here's the thing is that I don't know how to sing otherwise, so stay tuned because Kelsey will be slapping
I
it.
will be committing assault on this
I-
podcast.
Again, 11
Oh my
years
God.
old.
Yeah.
Yes, you were fucked up.
I had it bad.
You had it so bad.
I
Like
didn't
the
know
guy
what-
you had a crush on, you were just like, oh my God.
I wish.
I know heartbreak.
Yeah.
I know
I mean-
heartbreak.
Again, this is voyeuristic in my opinion for me because I'm just watching my sister
cry.
sing this song and she's got her face in the pillow.
Oh
She's like,
my God. Yes, exactly.
Oh, it's like you can't turn this song off.
But like he also gave us a word, like he gave us this out, like,
got it
you got it
bad.
bad.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know how to explain all those hormones at
And
such
he's
a young
singing about-
age.
Look, other people are singing about fucking.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
singing
yeah.
about love
Yeah,
and heartbreak.
heartbreak.
but also responsible for all the booty dancing I ever did at every dance ever. So he's got range, like I said.
Which
When you
song
say that
is-
you love
is-
them
has-
and you really know everything that used to matter don't matter no more.
What
my
songs
money
was I-
and my cars
which,
have it all.
Me and Garrick are having a side
yeah,
conversation.
which song are you booty dancing to? Usher?
yeah.
Oh, you just okay.
I
We'll get
wanna
there in
make
just a
love.
minute.
Are you kidding?
when
okay, fair
Yeah comes on at the middle school dance, like
Oh my God. I'm.
Well,
I
let's move off.
explode.
Let's move off this album. It's very funny that over half of these songs have the word "you" written as the letter U.
So fun.
It's almost a concept album. There's a band I love. No one expected to hear these two in the same episode, Usher and the Magnetic Fields. But they love concept albums. They did one called 69 Love Songs where he's just like, hey, I'm going to write 69 songs about love. He has an album called I, and every song begins with the word I. I think, Usher, you should have committed.
Yeah.
Pull a Stephen Merritt.
All you.
and the album's just called You, the original You,
The
Joe
original.
Goldberg looking ass.
Which album was this that we were just talking about?
This was 8701.
yes.
Those were the two breakout hits. But Usher's career takes an upturn
Oof.
with 2004's
Oh, God.
Yes.
Confessions.
Jesus Christ.
Talk about it.
If I may
Jesus
say,
Christ.
peace up.
A-Town now.
Peace up, A-Town. Do you think he's footing you because of fucking Usher?
Whoa,
And everything?
of
Oh, my
course.
God.
Wait, what?
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
He
The
thinks
letter
he's-
U.
The letter U because it's Usher.
Usher got it bad.
You got it.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's so fucking stupid.
Like,
But no,
Miles-
that era
Miles,
though.
clock it for TikTok. That was the moment.
You got it bad?
Yeah,
Usher
got
it bad.
That's so fucking stupid.
Holy shit.
I just saw the U chain that he was wearing in the video.
Oh yeah, makes
and I was
sense.
like,
Wow.
And by the way, before we hop into this has 842 million views,
Yeah.
close
This
to a bill.
song-
close to a bill. This is like a meme at this point.
Yes.
You will be leaving a party.
Yes.
You will be leaving a party and
Yes.
you hear the
From the
beginning.
window!
No, wrong song.
Oh, sorry. We're still talking about Back That House.
Juvenile taking over for the 99s in 2000. Cash Money taking over the 99s in 2000.
my God.
And you just immediately we're not
Going
leaving for
back
at least
in.
5 minutes. I need to go and get grinded on.
See, I feel that same way about this song. Like
Oh
the
my
way, like, do you remember being like, oh my God, we're saying skeet skeet motherfucker, and like our teachers don't know it. Like they had no idea what that means.
Wrong
Yeah.
song.
I am now back to Usher. This is the Usher show.
No, I know. That's
But
not,
that's still not the
Are we
right
not
It's-
talking about yeah?
Skeet, skeet.
Yeah,
That's,
Skeet Skeet is to the window to the wall. You're thinking Lil
Oh my
Jon.
God.
Yeah.
But Lil Jon makes an appearance.
Lil Jon is in this one.
Catch me near a middle school girl with a boner.
When you were a child. When you were a
When
child.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We're
when
going to clip
I-
that and you will get arrested.
When I was in middle
Yeah.
school. When I was in middle school.
the
I
window.
wasn't
Oh my
that
God.
close, but I was nearby.
There was room for Jesus.
There was always room for Jesus.
What's
Here we
incredible? Well, hold on.
Go. Sorry, go for it.
Yeah.
What's incredible about this album is that, Usher is a true R&B artist.
Yeah.
And this is an emotional storytelling album. It's his confessions. He's, the titular song.
Right.
He's singing about cheating, infidelity, knocking up his side chick. He is
His
he is
mistress.
Do you know who that song's actually about?
I do. We'll talk
Okay,
about it.
good.
He's talking
so-
about the burn of heartbreak.
Mm-hmm.
He is trading on his breakup with Chili. He is talking about his pain and his vulnerability and weaving narratives.
Amazing.
But before he gets into that, he's going to let his little freak flag fly.
He's gonna fucking
You're forgetting who's in this one too.
Luda.
Our boy.
yeah. It's Tess.
Oh my God. The lasers. The fucking.
Okay.
By the
Oh
way,
my
I
God.
should say the difference between Usher and Lil Jon is like two friends that have known
Hilarious.
each other for a long time,
years.
but just are not the same
not
anymore.
the same at all. It's just like
Look
you
at
live-
Usher's face right now.
yeah, it's like,
Lil Jon.
did he just do that? I feel like he just pantsed a lady.
This is what we
Oh.
call
just-
a legacy friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would argue that this is the perfect beginning to this album because this is like essentially them meeting or something like
Yeah,
that.
right.
Or like, oh, this is like the club that we were at or something like that to set the
Love
stage and then building to other things.
It is such a radical departure musically.
Yes.
This was, the crunk scene was taking over music.
Yeah.
Lil Jon was the star, but even aesthetically, we're watching Usher dance amidst blue lasers.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like his old albums were love and romance and
No.
seduction and
This-
sex.
Yeah.
This is fucking.
Yeah. This is
If we only can listen to a little bit of it, can you skip to Luda's part?
Take that and rewind it back.
Oh man,
I won't split a god game and I hit the truth. I won't start till I get them in their
My
birthday
birthday
suit.
suits.
Now give me the rhythm, it'll be off of their clothes, a bend over to the
Okay.
front. I touch your toes.
I honestly don't feel like I need to hear it because I just did.
In the club looking so
Conspicuous.
wow.
These women all
People
on the
forget
prowl.
that
if you hold
Luda,
the head steady, I'm
he
a
was
milk the
something.
cow.
Oh yeah.
The booty dancing. They were showing us. They were
Yeah.
giving the blueprint. This and From the Window to the Wall. Like those two songs were like responsible for teenagers who had no business shaking their ass.
Yeah. Great.
Some of these lyrics too. When did this come out? 2004.
Or
I mean, hold the head steady. I'm a milk the cow
cow.
is such a disgusting, like a completely disgusting. line.
what's he talking about? do you
I don't
think?
even know.
Is it a woman or himself?
It's
the cat. Let's just play random lines. We're gonna go in the middle of the song and just read a subtitle. How the okay? Yeah.
Her and my friend used to be the best of homies.
Wow.
Okay, he's gonna fuck.
Yeah, I
his
think this
friends.
is where he met the side chick.
Yeah.
I don't even
In
know
the
what this.
story.
I've listened to this song probably 150 times. I have no idea what it's about.
And the chorus is just
Yeah.
yeah. There's something just so simple about it. Like, there's no, who cares about the nuance? We're in the club.
Yeah.
I'm with my
Yes.
friends.
I'm
and
in the
we're
club with my
all
homies.
grinding.
freaking.
I am
Yeah.
underage. I use a fake ID. I'm drinking vodka sodas.
Sorry, different.
It's-
That's a different thing. Yep.
What?
That's the Kelsey tax, I think.
Yeah, okay, fair. Fuck
that's
that.
different.
No, fuck that. There are so
different.
many girls
That's not-
that know exactly what I'm talking about.
That's not what he's
They
talking
were
about.
wearing jean shorts
Snorting
from
K out of
Hollister.
someone's
They were wearing Abercrombie and Fitch belts and Aeropostale, and we were dancing in the kids club to this.
I'm putting ketamine on the A of my American Eagle sweatshirt.
Because
Jesus
nothing's
Christ,
more.
Kelsey.
Oh my God! Did I bust my?
Kelsey just stomped her Starbucks cup so hard from laughing that she shattered her Starbucks cup.
That's
is
so funny.
incredible.
Yeah.
I was yanking it too hard.
We'll be back right after this. It
Yeah.
was just a moment in
Yeah.
time. And I'm gonna say that at the time I felt a little musical betrayal because I was like, this isn't the Usher this isn't what I'm coming for, but it's an undeniable dance banger.
It's a fucking banger, man. It's a goddamn banger. It made me want to get an Atlanta Braves hat, even though
Yes.
I'm not from Atlanta at all.
You wanted to A-Town down.
I wanted an
Yeah.
A-Town down. It was just
Do the
it was a moment.
A-Town stomp.
Even knowing his discography and how like deep into the R&B well he would get to, but this was just it felt fitting in my opinion.
Okay, can I tell you a funny story?
Yes.
So I was researching. These episodes are hard with fun facts because you'll look up fun facts and it's like, did you know Usher sang in a church? And it's like, okay, cool,
Sure.
thank you.
We all did.
Yeah, not me. But so for this album, it was coming off of the success of 8701, and it was like, where do we go from here? And so he wanted to double down on storytelling. He wanted to get vulnerable. I mean, like Confessions Part 1 and Part 2 is like this super vulnerable song.
Yeah.
Little spoiler alert, it's not actually about him.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk about that in a second. But they wrote 40 songs for this album.
Wow.
And they had to narrow it down. And they were satisfied. He was like, I fucking did it. I've written my masterpiece. And they sent it to the record label. And they were like, yeah, you're not quite done.
Whoa.
We need like that one standout hit.
Yeah.
And Usher was pissed. He was like, no. And they went back, and that's when he worked with, I believe, P. Diddy as a producer, and he teamed up with Lil Jon. And Yeah is one of the songs that came out of that session.
Wow.
Yeah, obviously incredible. It took, as I said, the crunk scene that was growing in Atlanta, which is a very different sound than Usher's sound. You know, Lil Jon, you talked about to that window.
Yeah.
Like that is not You Remind Me and You Got It Bad.
No.
Usher's slow and like
Sexy. He's
and
making
beat
love.
back.
This is fucking.
Yeah, it's like if a candle sang to you. I love it.
If a candle could sing.
Yeah.
So, and then when it came time to release the first song, the lead single, there was a debate.
Oh.
Was it going to be Yeah, or was it going to be Burn? Now, Burn is fully this album.
Yeah.
Like Confessions is Burn. It is about the burn of a breakup. And, Usher was very specifically trading on the public perception of like what happened with his breakup. It was this very public breakup from TLC's Chili, right? So like what happened there? And I am so heartbroken that my heart is on fire. But other people were like, yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
you got this bang. And so
Yeah.
he decided, he debated, and he fought with the record label. He's like, Burn is the lead single. We're going with
Wow.
Burn. And then Lil Jon leaked. Yeah.
No.
And
What?
and he sent it to radio stations
Shut.
and like
up.
mixtapes around Atlanta. And so, yeah, just started making its way around, and it was like, okay, that's the jam.
Because so
Wow.
I believe I'm getting that story correct. Fact check me. I don't care.
yeah, I feel like Let It Burn would have been. I think Usher was right.
Yeah.
Let It Burn would have been a better lead single because it would tell you what the album is going to be.
This
If
is a
if this
tease.
is a trailer for the album, then Let It Burn is the trailer. And yeah, would literally make you be like, what is Usher?
Yes.
This isn't the Usher.
You're almost like, is this a Little John song?
Yeah.
And that Usher's on.
Exactly. And that's probably why he leaked it himself. He was like,
Yeah.
all right, who cares?
Do you think
But-
he was pissed about that?
Probably was.
Can you
I bet
play
the
us some
label-
Burn?
Hell yeah.
But like, if you were to listen to Yeah first and then listen to the Confessions album, I
be
feel like
like-
you'd be let down.
Yeah.
And then, by the
for
way,
sure.
it is the first song.
It is the
Yeah.
first song.
Wild.
Yeah.
Who is Lexus? How is she so hot?
Look at that fire fit too.
Just walking around his mansion,
just with a lady-
sunglasses on.
Lady on his back.
I want to sob into my pillow and also make passionate love. The music video and the way that he's singing, it's like he's staring at his heartbreak, and then you
Yeah.
as a
Those
fan are like,
sunglasses,
"Oh, Usher, you're so
dude.
fine, baby. Let me make it all better."
Yeah. it's
He's
great.
breaking toxic masculinity with this song. He's saying,
But
feel
okay,
your fucking
okay.
feelings.
All right, let's go
dog.
back. Let's go back to like
Let
just
it
in
burn.
general. R&B men were some of the softest
Yes,
men of all
thank
time.
you.
And I feel like we've moved back towards like this hyper masculine
yeah.
macho gruffness because of that era, like blowback from that era of just like, I'm just gonna build myself up to be able to do Genuine's Pony well.
Oof.
And I want people to realize that that's what we always were.
Right.
That's what we always are and always will be, is
The
these big old
fucking
softies who want to sing about
songstress.
our feelings.
Oh my God.
And it's the softness that then makes them hard, right?
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
makes
the
me hard.
the vulnerability.
Stole it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's like you being vulnerable about
Yes.
it, an entire situation and
Yes.
heartbreak and all that shit. It's just like, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about D'Angelo before. Like,
Oh,
the-
fuck.
The most iconic music video of all time, just him, his naked body,
Oh my
and him
God.
just singing
Yeah.
his emotions
Yeah.
and his want and his lust and his deep desire.
Yeah.
I've told you so many times about the Tyrese music video where he is so horny that he must have a shower head pouring down on his crotch.
Yeah.
Fireman hose.
Yeah.
It's just
It's honest.
It's honest. I think that's what it is. It's honest.
So
a lot
honest.
of dudes, and that's where the toxicity comes from, is you just literally lying about how you feel rather than just being like, all right, this is it. This shit sucks.
And I do love the message of this song is like, when you go through a breakup, you should feel the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how you know it was real.
Right.
Play more, Miles. Also, that house is in LA, and it's
Sick.
so famously been filmed in so many things.
I can buy you flat of the Miley Cyrus
Yeah,
one.
Miley Cyrus video.
I filmed a video, a commercial there. I was a PA.
Oh, really?
It was a
Really?
Kate Upton commercial.
Where is this?
It's not Malibu, whatever that fucking place is.
Yeah. The amount of
won't
times
you?
I've hit a window to be like, man, I really lost out on a good woman.
Yeah, wishing you turned into Usher in that moment.
Yeah.
I would love to listen to Confessions Part 2
Okay.
because this song, Usher might be the only man in history to not just make a song, make an entire album about
of-
fucking up and cheating, and you listen to it and go, yeah.
I feel
good
bad.
for you.
Dude, I wrote that down. I said that album really had us feeling bad for this man. The way in that one line where he says, like, I hope that you can respect that I came to you as a man and told you. I went, the fucking gaslighting. This man had us believing that he was somehow worth being sad over.
Also, the fact that this is him in a
Listen.
Catholic church singing the whole time, doing
Well,
confessions,
he's in his
doing
doing a confessional.
It only makes sense.
It's so fucking good.
This is also the music video where he puts his fingers in his sleeves And oh my God, there's something
No,
so hot.
no.
What?
It's him sliding to the girl and
Oh,
fucking
holding her belly. Oh.
and singing about
Yeah,
it. Like,
obviously sliding
that's the-
across with
yeah,
his
that's
knees.
the best one.
But I love when he has the sweatshirt and he kind of pulls it and he's like, I'm just such a baby.
Yeah, I mean, it's real. What he's doing here is like pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you'll hear why it's actually not, because when this came out, everybody was like, why would Usher call himself out like that? We cannot believe our baby daddy himself would expose the truth of himself.
And we assume this is why they broke up.
And we even thought, Chili even thought this was about their relationship. She was like, holy fuck, he fucked around on me like this. I didn't know. Blah, 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 blah. And then we find out the truth.
Go ahead.
Of who this is actually about. Mr. Jermaine Dupri
Oh.
came out later and said, this is actually my story.
Wow.
He
let Usher
produced
take
this
the
album,
heat.
produced this song, and he wrote the song with Usher. And they were talking in the studio because they wanted to drop some like deep, emotional, intimate stories. And this was something that had happened to him.
That's very cool. Not cool, but like it's cool that he was vulnerable about it. And it's just like, could you please
But
sing
then
this?
let Usher take the heat. He was like, yeah, man, you say it.
But it's not you taking the heat.
Could you do it for me?
You know that this is what you're taking on when you take a song, I guess, or take the lyrics of a song, or take a role. Let's say, like, you know that this is what it's gonna be.
It's interesting that he didn't text his ex.
Hey, yeah, it's like, hey,
this
a song is gonna come out, Chili Bowl, that is gonna make it seem like I was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Some infidelity in there, but this is not the case. This is Jermaine
Damn.
Dupri.
This is not the case.
It is not me.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't think of anyone else who's ever done this. Certainly someone has.
Yeah.
Written a song about, I fucked up in my relationship. I ruined it all. And I feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Good point.
And I'm sorry.
To this degree, yeah.
Yeah. And also, I can't imagine many other people who could pull this off.
Yeah. Do you think that the standing weight of Confessions Part 2 is leading people away from even tackling that subject anymore?
I mean, this is basically the original toxic gossip train.
Yeah.
Usher's getting on a YouTube apology video and singing his apology.
But it's not his apologies.
Is that our title?
And baby, he hopes that you understand that he's man enough to come and tell you the truth.
That's why Toxic Gossip Train doesn't work as well, because Usher is way more talented than you.
It's because of the Riz.
The Riz is there.
Oh, even the still frame of him.
Yeah.
Oh my
This like
God.
sepia
stills.
toned, like nickel looking fucking
Also,
visuals.
like, no disrespect to Usher. Weird shaped head.
Weird
I was
shaped
just looking at that.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't even give up. Like truly
Wow,
to the
cone
point
head a
where,
bit.
everybody was just like, maybe I should have a cone head. Maybe the shape of my head is wrong.
Yeah, and Usher's right.
And Usher's
Correct.
is right.
Yeah.
Third thing was me wishing that I never did what I did.
Hey, who hasn't been there? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He's
We've
got
all
that
been
post-cum clarity.
Yeah. That post-cum rule of 3, you know?
there. Oh my god.
So this album was highly pirated on Napster. There were a few songs.
By me.
By you?
By myself.
Yes.
There were a few songs that leaked before the album came out, and Usher said, nah, that's not the way that people are going to experience my album. So they remixed it, they flipped it and reversed it, and he said, you know what? Let's release a deluxe edition. Let's add another song to this shit. Let's add a little pamphlet. Let's make sure that people buy the CD. And I'll tell you that it worked, because this was the second best-selling album of the 2000s.
Wow.
The entire decade, just behind NSYNC's No Strings Attached.
Wow.
So that's where I'm going to tell you, like, put some respect on the goddamn name.
Yeah.
And the song that was added to this album that helped it become a platinum
Can I guess?
smash hit.
Is it My Boo? Yes! That's my favorite song! My Boo. It started when we were younger. You were
My single
mine.
favorite karaoke
Oh
duet.
my god. I'm so fucking hard
This
right
is
now.
really fun because
Motto.
everybody was like, did you know that Usher and Alicia Keys actually knew each other when they were younger? Oh my God, that's so cool.
There's always that one person
person.
that always have your heart.
Oh my
You
God.
never see it coming because they've been your best friend.
Everyone, oh my God. It's like every story on TV and movies you've ever seen where it's like the guy realizes it was his best friend all along.
Yeah.
Usher
That
literally
girl.
said, I'm going to remake When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Alicia Keys in this moment in time too was so on.
She was blowing up.
I feel like he knew where we were. He was like, hey, I'm singing to all those kids at Scarsdale Middle School.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And who like are going to imagine that this childhood romance is one to last.
This
My
was
boo.
this was the first one that I felt like I could relate to fully, where I'm just like, well, I mean, maybe later in life, one of my friends will be
the one.
Will be the one. Yeah.
And you talk again about creating culture.
Oh my God.
My boo.
My
boo.
boo.
But yeah.
This was my boo.
There are what's funny is that there's several My Boo songs.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Yeah. You have Dilemma with Nelly and Kelly Rowland, which is like the same song, but not as good.
Yeah.
You have My Boo, Last Night I Think of You.
Yeah.
So it just was a moment of booing.
Yeah.
And wait, can we go to my favorite part, maybe of any song ever, which is the breakdown? I don't even need you to play it because me and Garrick and Kelsey are gonna do it right now. My boo, my boo.
You're kind of like rooting for them as like a couple in this moment, and they're like, "We're best friends.
Yeah,
You're like my
buddies.
brother."
We're cool.
And it's just such a perfect end to this album because he's like, I started in the club, I fucked up. I have all these confessions. I cheated on my girl, but you know what? It's you, my best friend, and it's always been you.
It's always been you. What an emotional man. He's got to be a Cancer. Is he a Cancer? I got to check that out.
Miles, can you play us out with Love in This Club?
Thank God.
There's so much Usher that we obviously don't even have time to talk
Trading
about.
places, a versed feminist king, order Chinese food before you do me. You don't have to call. Oh my God.
You don't have to call.
Yeah, see,
I'm sorry,
there's just like
order Chinese food.
It's
before you-
okay.
order Chinese
girl.
food before you do me from Trading Places. We're trading places. He's talking about his girl fucking him that night. That was before that he was a switch king.
What album is You Don't Have to Call on? Is that on 8701? I love You Don't Have to Call.
I mean, based off his age.
It's okay, girl. Give me this song single-handedly made me want to do ecstasy. Hey! Hey! Oh my God, I'm unwell.
Okay, here's what I'm going to say.
The synth era.
Usher obviously has an incredible discography, but I'm going to say on the record, the greatest intros to any songs ever.
Yeah.
Fuck a producer tag. Usher was doing it himself.
Usher was having conversations with the audience before even coming on the track.
Usher, if you're out there, if you're listening, we love you. We appreciate you. You have a residency in Vegas. We would like to come.
Oh my God, let's fucking go.
I hear that people go nuts at those shows.
Of course they do.
Also,
This
how
man.
gross the idea of making love in this club. But when
gross.
Usher sings it, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'd have sex with a guy on the dance floor. Why not? Clubs aren't that gross after all. That's what this song made me feel. But you know what? The sticky floor, I'll take it. For a good winding and grinding.
It
That's
unleashes
the cleanest club bathroom
something
I've
in
That's
ever
what
seen
I'm
in my
telling you.
life.
It made you rethink that the club was not that gross after all.
No.
Maggie and
it's
I
disgusting.
Maggie and I met in a club bathroom. So
Watch out.
this song is basically about how I met my wife. So
Nice. Hell
The
yeah.
fact that you didn't play this at your wedding.
Yeah. it's-
that's fucked up. You're right.
That's
Yeah.
fucked
You know what's
up.
crazy is I put Usher on my playlist, but no Usher played at my wedding. And for that, I'm going to say we got to run it back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Best
Like,
wedding.
second wedding, Usher.
Vows,
only.
vows.
Yeah.
Only Usher.
Yeah.
Only Usher.
Yeah,
Oops,
we're
all
ushering in a new
The
era.
wedding, Usher.
It
my
just
God,
like
the wedding
there's
Usher.
a piece of me again, just to bring it full circle, a piece of me that is unlocked by this man, a feralness inside,
memories.
Yeah.
a version of me that I wish I could be, that
Yeah.
I aspire to be, and an attraction to him as an aura
Yeah.
that I cannot contain.
Yes.
Fair enough.
He brings it out.
Usher is an artist. And actually here's where I want to end.
Oh.
Fuck you, Justin Bieber. Because I love your music. I love your career. But because of you, Usher got to retire.
Yeah.
Usher discovered Bieber.
Yeah.
He represented him, and Usher been cashing in them checks.
Yeah.
Do you know Usher's mom was his manager all the way up until 2007?
Yeah, incredible.
Hilarious.
Was there a falling out there?
Yes, there was.
There was a falling out.
And then he made the album Raymond versus Raymond, which made people go, "Oh,
I didn't connect that.
is it about his ex-wife or is it about his mom?"
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Well, I think they're all fine now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You guys, listen. Why are we not going to Vegas as like a road trip to see this?
I was gonna go for my birthday, and the tickets were like $1,000.
They're
All right, SeatGeek will give you a free ad right here if you send us to Vegas to see Usher.
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah. Can you just imagine a world in which Bieber's career flamed out and Usher had to keep going?
Stepped in.
Because that's the thing. While Kelsey broke her mug,
Coffee mug.
Garrick and I were talking about like the other artists from this era who were able to sustain.
Yeah.
And it's really like Usher, Beyonce, obviously.
Yeah.
But the difference is that a lot of the people who continued had the fire where they had to keep going.
Yeah.
And Usher didn't, which is something I kind of respect. And
Well, he had kids and he like wanted to start. It seemed like he really did kind of want to lead sort of a normal life a little bit.
which also tells me that he's like better than most
A
people.
good
Yeah,
guy.
I think that he's just a dude that is really talented.
Yeah.
Which is more admirable
Yeah.
than anything else. It's anti-capitalist. Usher Raymond is
Wow.
anti-capitalist.
There's the title.
An
Oh.
anti-capitalist king.
Yeah.
It's just like I made my money. I'm done.
Yeah. So like in this realm, do we call this a guilty pleasure or guilty pleasure? Like, do we give it?
Do we do that? Yeah. Do we do that?
Is
for
it a
music
guilty
episodes?
pleasure? Is it like so, or is it just straight up
But
pleasure?
I feel like in this regard, calling it a guilty pleasure would be above pleasure. Because it
yes.
would be like,
It would
okay,
be
if it's a pleasure, I'm like, oh yeah, obviously this is good. But guilty
Yeah.
pleasure is like, oh, I have to listen to this even though
Yes.
it is not up to date,
Yes.
quote unquote.
Here's why I think it is valid for this show, because I think that at the time it was derided as just popular music.
Right.
And I do think that there is real storytelling, there's real
Yeah.
vulnerability and emotion.
Yeah.
And the way that this music moves you, the production of it, the production of his singing, of his vocal prowess. So I think that Usher is someone who is overlooked for the talent that he truly possesses and the artistry of his discography.
So is it guilty pleasure or pleasure?
I think it is a pleasure that people don't realize how pleasure it is.
Yeah, okay. So it is a underrepresented banger, let's say. Like it is, I feel like it is disrespected, or he is disrespected in a way, in a songwriting form.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would say
okay.
like he as an artist is an obviously full send it P pleasure. But for me personally, hearing all of these songs puts me back in such an embarrassingly like hormonal adolescent place that it's like guilty pleasures to listen to it. And I think that that's what music is. It's like it transports you back to a time and a place in your life. And for me, it's like that was a guilty pleasure time of my life.
We got to go see this
I don't
show.
want to end
We gotta see
this episode.
Garrick, you have a pleasure this week.
Yeah, I do have a pleasure. Okay, so I'm a big gamer dummy or whatever, but there is a YouTube called I'm sure a lot of you already know, called Girlfriend Reviews, where it is from the perspective of a girlfriend backseat gaming and watching her boyfriend play games. And it is so fucking funny. I had always seen them pop up because I would watch game reviews all the time, and that's just essentially what would happen. But I had never like dove into what this could be about, what it could feel like or whatever. And then I watched the Tears of the Kingdom one, and it was just so fucking funny. And I was like dying the whole time that I truly just went back through all of her stuff and just watched all of it. And then it's also like a sneaky relationship YouTube. I don't know what
definitely,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
I don't even know what's to call that. Like
You get like a little taste of them
Yeah.
as a couple, and
You
like
get
that's really charming.
Right.
But then it's also like tight. Like
Yeah.
they clearly are scripted really tight.
Right.
With all these jokes from The Thing that also reference like other pop culture shit.
Yeah, and reference their relationship.
Yeah.
And how like they deal with things and how they differ and how they're similar and all that stuff. And you're like, oh wow, I do feel like we're all dating.
Yeah.
You know?
It popped up really quickly. They released, I think, the first one got like 1 million views.
Yeah, and to the point where people thought they were industry plants.
Yeah, it's just so
funny.
unique. Like a review from a girlfriend that's not actually playing the game, but it's like really charming. It
makes sense.
So
It's just what
unique.
happens.
An
Yeah.
identity.
It's just,
yeah.
it is truly just a good idea, and people know what a good idea is when they see it.
My pleasure for this week is Heartstopper, the graphic novel by Alice Oseman. It is a perfect encapsulation of the feelings that, since we're talking about nostalgia, teenage years, of emotions that I would highly recommend if you're not maybe perhaps into graphic novels the way that I wasn't. And then Garrick so graciously got me into this world.
Forced
me. And it's gay.
It's gay.
So read it.
Garrick, before we do this next song, you got some tour dates.
I got some tour dates. I'm going out. I'm doing comedy in Vancouver at the Biltmore Cabaret on September 8th.
Look at him.
Then in Seattle at the Hereafter on September 10th. And then in Portland at Polaris Hall on September 12th.
My fucking
Come see
promo
me.
boy.
Come see me.
Well, all you little guilty whores out there, I just want to let you know that we're going to be here for you always. And you don't have to call. Another fun fact is Usher was discovered on Star Search at age 14, and then he moved out to LA and lived with P. Diddy.
Really?
Oh, that is a fun
That's
fact.
great.
Leave your girl around me. True player for real. That's Pharrell for... Wait, I'm
Pharrell,
sorry.
he's everywhere.
Wait, hold on. Actually, I'm sorry. Don't leave your girl around me. True player for real.
Ask Pharrell?
Does that
For
mean
real?
that he stole Pharrell's
What's the
That's so
beef?
It's so... I mean, this is,
Usher
I don't know
Pharrell
if this
beef.
is pod material, but it's just like the guy getting mad at Keke Palmer, and it's just like, yeah, literally, that's all fucking Usher brags about is that he's gonna steal your girlfriend. Please, for the love of, I feel like his reception would have been way like warmer if he was just like, I'm insecure about this. This man is literally been bragging about stealing girlfriends his entire career. Please stay away from him.
Oh, it was written by Pharrell.
Yeah, no, he definitely produced the song.
Okay,
Yeah.
he wrote it. Okay, just making sure. I was like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, Usher worked with the Neptunes. He worked with Puff Daddy. Jermaine Dupri. He worked with a lot of really great artists. All right, get us to the chorus and get us out of here. Till next time, you gonna be all right tonight.
Ooh.
It's okay, Garrick and Kelsey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See ya.